What's up, everybody? It's your favorite rifle replacements favorite nerd. Today we are looking at Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Wild Rider, which is their online exclusive figure for the Stunticons, which I'm happy they did because I was never going to get that other thing, the truck. So we got him, and I feel content. I like the double tone of gray there on the hood. Not sure how well it's showing up, but I like it. Decepticon symbol, well placed, silver paint on there. The red is a little off there. Slightly bothers me, but it's not a huge deal because it is pretty close. It bothers me more that it curls around there than it does there. Everything's pretty much well hidden under here. Rolls like a champ. Silver on the wheels. Good breakup. You know I already like this mode. I won't be doing all the modes because you can just watch the dead end. But we will transform him since we never went from car to bot in the dead end video. He does come with this. It's as dumb as it was before, but let's get him transformed if I can recall how to do it. Open up here, and let's see. There we go. Fold these down, spin the waist, collapse these back. Fold that down. Does that not go? There, okay. And then fold that back. Fold the arms out. Hands out. Good to go. We'll talk about him a bit. Head sculpt is pretty good. That's like the real new thing here, so we'll take a little bit of time. I do kind of wish these were a little bit more pronounced. I always liked them. So, you know, they're just very unique for this character, so I do kind of wish that they were a little bit more pronounced, but the paint on the eyes and everything looks good. His eyes are really small, and they did get in there, and it looks like outline and paint, so that looks really good. The main issue I have is that the sculpt of the helmet, if you can see that angle there, doesn't quite clear enough on this back piece, so we can't really look up or swivel very easily, which is just a bit of an issue. Not a major deal breaker, but it is an issue, so I'm just pointing it out. As far as the chest, this is kind of my complaint. If you look how close the combiner port is to the abdomen there, so that's well done. That's how it should be on all of them, just as a heads up. This piece here, I wish they would have gone with this darker gray instead of this bright. You know, maybe have gone with this darker gray, put the brighter gray inside there, and then you'd still have the red accents up there, maybe even a red combiner port. And I think that would have, I think I would have liked that more. Waist swivel, no problems there. Articulation is the same, but we'll just go through it. Hinged shoulders with a ball peg at the end, getting you there, all around. Bicep swivel, elbow on a single pin hinge, and it gets you 90 degrees. And then the wrist is on a ratcheting hinge, same on the other side. Hips are on T-jointed ball joints. You know it's not my favorite, but it's better than wide-jointed, and they get out to there, and up to there, back to there, so no issues. Thigh swivel, because the same hollowness in there and in there, and you know it's the same mold, but this red here does kind of look more off-putting than the red on the outside to me for some reason. I'm sure it's the same paint application. I just don't know why it's throwing me off more there than the other place, but just pointing it out. Not a big deal for me. Let's see, knees get you past 90 degrees, and this little piece here goes with it, and I don't think they needed that like they didn't need to sculpt this extra little thing on there. I mean, they did on Dead End 2. I'm just saying, like, but it does make the figure look more aesthetically pleasing, so that's cool. We got a little bit of silver paint there down at the bottom, and nothing for the feet, which does kind of suck. But yeah, there he is. I will not be forming Minosaur because I just can't bear to look at that thing again, but I am happy to have the proper 5 Stunticons. Doesn't that just look better? It just looks better. It just feels better. It feels right. This is how I'll be displaying them, and I'm good with that. I still think that Breakdown is the weakest link, but I'm happy. I'm happy that they chose that mold instead of this mold for the repaint. Couldn't be happier. I'm very grateful for that because it does make the overall team look much better. I dig this. You know, I dig them in this mode. I dig them in alt mode. I can't combine them, but I like this. I'm satisfied with this. I'm really glad that I didn't get off-road, because it would have just been $15 wasted. And thinking about, you know, how much better it feels having the proper 5 together, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the anger that I would have had on off-road had I bought him out on Rook. There you are. Shout out to Oscar. Final thoughts wise, nothing really new under the sun here. I do like the head sculpt. I wish it was sculpted a little bit better so you could have had a better rotation on that ball peg that's up in there. That would have been nice. I had the same problems with the feet that I had before. They're just not very well articulated, so it makes dynamic poses like this a little bit more goofy. And I wish they would have gone with different colors for the chest. But outside of that, I'm pretty good to go. I am interested to see how what appears to be success of these online exclusives with him and Slingshot affect Hasbro's marketing and distribution in the future. But he's one of my favorite Combiner Wars molds, so I'm glad to have another representation of him, and I believe Streetwise is the same mold. So, you know, if they're gonna do him, I'm much happier to see the Dead End mold than I am the Breakdown mold. So I don't have many complaints. You know, there's only 5 Stunticons, and he's one of them. So if you don't have him, I suggest you get him. He's one of the better Combiner Wars offerings, so have at it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.